Hey, podcast right around the corner, folks. Today's our soft opening. What we're going to do is, well, first of all, let me tell you, I was privileged to have so many people tell me, Mr. A, you got to do a podcast. So, all it took was me getting fired from 3 jobs, and voila, I get to do my podcast. No, but in all seriousness, I thought at first, oh my God, I'm gonna do this cray corner and kind of highlight the people that took me away from the kids. They made me drink the proverbial Socrates. Where is he? The proverbial Socrates hemlock. And I did, unfortunately. But now we got Mr. A's Uncut Classroom. So instead of focusing on those 3 people who I put together in a cray corner, we're not going to do that. We're going to talk about the wonderful things that Mr. A did as a teacher. And this is why I warrants me having Mr. A's Uncut Classroom. So let's get right to it. Here's some of the things that I was able to accomplish working with these kids. This is an example of Mr. A's, one of these cool things I would do in class.
Get out!
That was a little trick I would do, and it helps the kids understand the quartering act. I would say, there's a quartering act, and I can actually do 20 of them. We'll do that on one of our podcasts. Another thing that we got going here is some of the things that kids did. They like, oh my God, the kids were so awesome to me. A bunch of them would get things from when they went on trips. This is from, what's her name? Annalise. This is from Sagu. He lives in his relatives are from India, and he was in India last year, and he got me this. I had the privilege of being an integral member of the international festival that we had, the international fair we had at SciTech, and Dr. Anna Pasavakalak gave me this certificate. I was in the 2 years that I helped raise money, I managed to raise about $4,000, and we did some cool stuff. We helped build a school in Africa, and we also built gave water to another school in, I think it was Indonesia. But anyway, that was such a great thing to do. Some of the other things that I've been able to do is like the kids. I love this. This is so cool, man. They would do these really neat things. Like I would take them, what the heck, whenever we'd learn, like we would learn, I would teach the kids how to go, how they went across the West in the and the kids that were, in the 1800s, they had no phones. And these kids actually went outside, and believe it or not, were really cool. Check this out. They didn't even realize they didn't have phones.
They've been outside for about 20 minutes now. We're playing games from the 1800s. They are having a blast. Shh, I got your phone. They don't even realize that they don't have their phones yet. Look how much fun they're having.
Gang.
What's up? All right. All right.
The girl shy on the track.
All right, bring it on.
Hey, we outside out here. That's it.
Come on, guys, bring it on.
All right, who's next? Go ahead. No.
They're trying to decide who to call. They're playing the old-fashioned red rover. No, you're not even supposed to be out here. Shh. No, you're not. If you got to pass, you told me that before. I'll let you. Yo, what, guys? I'm filming. There goes Robbie. What's he got? Stay held tight. Such a blast. They don't even realize they don't have their phones. I love this activity. Oh, I gotta go check on an injury report.
The kid was fine. So that, and what are some of the other things? Like, let me show you some pictures of the kids. Like, we had ice cream parties. Oh man, it was for the kids. I started the Kind Club at 2 of the schools. Needless to say, I gave a lot to the kids, and they really appreciated it. These are some guys from when I also helped out. My brother got me doing, and Miss Judd, Christine Judd. We had a service trip with the kids from Pope Francis, and now at the time this was Cathedral High School kids. That's their Foley's and Jack King. What are we gonna do? Well, let me just go over some of the things here quick so we can understand what we got going here on Stretchycast. This is Stretchycast, right? We want you to love it and live it, America. We want you to really come to understand America. That's one of the main things we're going to get across. And our main objectives and our ask every single show is that you listen, laugh, and learn. These are our ask. Listen, laugh, and learn. We want you to really listen. Open your mind. Open your heart. Don't. And then we're going to have some other things. Mr. A's Uncut Classroom, Stretchy Story Hour. Don Stretchy Showcase is the music that we're featuring. We're going to have a bunch of cool things. And different format. Primarily, it's going to be music, and music that we'll have the musicians come in and talk about it. Like, for example, Jeff King, that first video there, he was, when he heard the song, right? And he goes, whoa, man, what song was that, Mike? What Dylan song was that Mike was playing? I go, that was not Dylan, that's Mike Pellerin. So Mikey said to me, he goes, listen, I'm not going to make it, James. This is great, you're helping me out. And I got all these wonderful musicians to help him out and make a CD. And this is Mike Pellerin. This is how we're going to close out our soft opening of Stretchycast.
It's a long, long way from home. It's a long, long way to roam. No one ever had to tell me I was like a rolling stone.
That's the CD I got to put together. Mike actually let me do a song, Look in the Mirror, believe it or not. He was so stubborn. I got great musicians, like, I think you can hear that beautiful voice. That's right, that's Melissa King. On the keyboards is Scoot the Boot Van Dyke. Scotty Van Dyke. Doing the sound for us is Chucky Warda. God rest his soul. We'll do a special on Chucky and his wonderful music later, too.
I have climbed the highest mountains and I'm falling from plateaus. Watching this old world go by, it makes me sit and wonder why I am searching for that truth in life, but I don't know what that is. No, I don't know what that is. Now it's the 21st century and I still belong to old memories. There's a land that time's forgotten, yet I wanna get back there.
Miss you, Mikey. God, do I miss you. Scoot the Boot. That's at Michael's memorial service in Northampton, where in front of Thorne's Market, he would busk. And that's how he made his money in the end of his life.
Tree of life is high, water tastes like wine. I have all my friends around me and I'm really feeling fine. Tree of life is high, water tree of life is high.
Yeah, Melissa King, man. Wow. You can't ask for anything better than that. So these are some of the things, like, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some cool skits. I'm going to have a bunch of different bands eventually. We're going to start off with Mr. A's Uncut Classroom, and I'm going to give you guys a lesson on the American Revolution. One of my goals, like I said, is we want to teach people to love America. Unfortunately, the kids these days, and they don't love America. That was part of the people that would have been in my cray-cray corner. They didn't want the kids to think for themselves, and they liked the group thought, the groupthink. They want the kids to stay in the groupthink, and part of the groupthink that they were into was not loving our country. And that was bad, and that's why it's cool that I get to do this Mr. A's Uncut Classroom and do some cool things like I've done before in the past. We'll share you some videos. I spit some bars before. I did this family first dinner game night where I actually had a celebrity family feud with the Mayor Dominic Sarno, Bud Williams family, Kamari Williams, God rest his soul, and the Martinez family, Louis Martinez. Unfortunately, well, whatever, we're not getting into that, but he was made to do a little fibbing on my on my evaluation. That was one of the cray-crays. But at any rate, let's focus on the positive. I want you to always have an open mind, and I hope that you tune into Stretchycast. If you can, I know this is only a short, to just kind of go over what we're doing. It's a poorly filmed thing. I had technical difficulties, and then my photographer turned into a hermit. So, but